What is my hair doing? Could you just behave for once? Like just this once when I'm filming? Okay. That's good enough. Hello fellow YouTubers, I'm Cassandra Joy and welcome to my channel. If everything goes to plan, this should be up before Valentine's Day, but just in case it's on Valentine's Day, happy Valentine's Day! I was just playing around with makeup the other day, what else is new, and stumbled upon this really pretty pink, soft, natural look that I really wanted to show you guys, and I felt like it was a perfect look for Valentine's Day. Why do I keep saying Valentine's Day like that? So as you could probably tell, I've already done some of my makeup, and that's to save time. If you guys want to know how I do my base makeup, you can look at my other makeup tutorials. Today I skipped that part just to save a little time, but I will show you the products that I used for my base. So after I did my skincare, which I'm thinking of doing a video of just skincare, so let me know in the comments if you want me to do that. I kind of cheated and used my hydration facial cream as a primer, so I didn't really use primer. But for foundation, I actually rediscovered by Rimmel London's Match Perfection foundation. It has broad spectrum SPF 18 and it's in the cover 120 Ivory. I don't know what made me pull this out. I think I just wanted to try something new and I didn't want to go out and buy something, so I was like, what foundations do I have? So I went through my foundation drawer and rediscovered this and I thought, okay, I'm gonna try this. I remember this. I don't remember it being this good. Maybe it's because my skin is getting a whole lot better or because I put powder on after, but this stuff looks amazing on my skin and I don't remember it doing that. So yeah, I really like this right now. After I did foundation, I applied my Milani Prep Set and Go Transparent Face Powder. I've already hit pan. It's so frustrating. I feel like I just bought this and now I've already hit the pan. So guess that means I'm gonna have to go shopping for makeup. What a bummer. For bronzer, I used my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer in the color Bronzer. I think in my last video I did not think that this had a name, like a shade name. It does. It's just bronzer. That's why it was confusing. So yeah, but it's the perfect shade for me. It gives me just enough color to offset the pale, but it's not so pigmented that it looks like I've just smeared mud on my face, which can happen very quickly. So I'm really loving this bronzer at the moment. For blush, I am using, what am I using? I'm using Jane Iredale Pure Pressed Blush in the color Cheeky. This is a pink, but it has touches of lilac in it that I really love. So it's not a bubblegum pink, it's more of a purpley pink, which I feel like goes really well with pale skin. So I've been really liking that at the moment. It just gives me this soft, natural, blushing look. And I really like how natural it looks, but it gives me back some color still. If you couldn't tell, I haven't touched my eyes at all, or my lips, and that's the part I wanted to show you anyway, so let's get started. So something I've really been liking, when you want a monochrome kind of look where all the colors match and really go well together, a trick that I've learned from a couple different people, but more specifically Ali Blinds, she likes to use her bronzer or her blush to use for eyeshadow just to make everything kind of match. And I've been doing that and I really love it. This is a great option for when you're in a rush and you don't have time to do something elaborate. It's just very simple, but it still gives your eyes some definition. So I've been doing that. So to start off as a base, I'm going to be using my Physicians Formula bronzer and putting that in the crease of my eye. I hate when my hair's behind my ears. I look like I'm 12. Sorry, I forgot to mention the brush I'm using. It's Glamour Dolls number 10. And I got this through my Ipsy Glam bag, one of them. I don't remember which one, but I've really been loving this for applying eyeshadow in the crease. I don't know, it just fits right in there and it does a really good job. Something I actually just learned from Nikki Tutorial's latest video. I didn't realize I did this until she mentioned it. She said a lot of people will lift their eyebrows and say, look how I'm doing my crease, look what I'm doing. And then when you're done, you go, and it all disappears. I didn't realize I did that. So she's like, you have to make up for that. You can't just lift your eyebrows and have all this room, because when you let them down again, the room is gone. You have to account for that and go a little bit above. And oh my gosh, that piece of advice has changed my life ever since I saw that, which was like 2 days ago. So my life has been changed for 2 days. It's really done a good job. I still lift my eyebrows a little bit, but so I was always like, I'm doing my crease, but I don't really see the color payoff. Why not? It's because when you put your eyebrows back down, it disappears. So thanks, Nikki, for that little bit of advice. Who am I kidding? She's not watching this. But a girl can dream, can't she? So now I'm actually going to go into my blush, which again is in the color Cheeky, and it's upside down so I had to like twist my hand. I'm going to go in with this new brush that I just got in my Ipsy Glam bag this month, and it's the Luxie 249 brush. It has 2 ends. I'm so glad I got this. I keep seeing this brush by The Balm that has 2 ends and it looks so cool, and it's so out of my price range, so I haven't gotten it. Now I don't have to because I got one anyway. It's not by The Balm, but it does the exact same thing, so I'm pretty happy. So I'm gonna go in with the, I don't want to say bushy because that's not right. Fluffy, that's the word I'm looking for. I'm gonna go in with the fluffy end and go into my blush, and I'm gonna put this on the actual lid. I haven't used this brush before, so I don't know how well it's gonna pick up color or how it behaves at all. But I've liked Luxie brushes in the past, so I don't feel like I'm gonna hate it. Oh no, it does a pretty good job. And plus, I'd rather go little and build upon it than to have too much and be like, oh no, what do I do? I'm a fan of building my color up because that way there's less room for mistakes. And I'm not going all the way into the inner corner, I'm just going from the outer part of my lid toward the middle, keeping it kind of on this outer section. Blend that up into the crease just a little. I'm not a very big, what is this? It's huge hair on my, okay. Let's just take that off. I'm not a big pink fan. It goes incredible with my skin tone, but I just don't like it. I think it's because all I've ever worn is bubblegum pink kind of shades, and I'm not a fan of that. But I'm really into a pale rose pink and lilac pink. So ever since I've discovered that those shades exist, I've been more into using pinks than I ever have before, which is great because it goes with my skin tone. So I'm gonna go back in just a little bit with the bronzer. I'm just gonna use the same brush. Actually, no, I'm not gonna use the same brush because I don't want to mess up the color. I guess I have to use that again. Where's my dolls? There it is. Glamour dolls. I'm gonna go back in with the bronzer just a little bit just to accentuate the brown because I think it's turning a little too pink. I want that definition for sure. Again, I'm raising my eyebrows. It's a habit I'm gonna have to break. It's not gonna happen overnight, but I'm getting there. Take away the harshness just a little bit. That looks so pretty already. Do you guys see this? I feel like I'm weird. Just I'm like looking, I'm hoping I'm looking at the camera and closing my eyes at the same time. Like, where am I pointing? Next comes the fun part. I mean, this all was fun, but this is the really fun part. I'm gonna go in to add, because you know, Valentine's Day isn't Valentine's Day if you don't have a little bit of personality mixed into your look. Now you can stop here and you can go a very natural, very subtle pink, which is totally fine, but I want to go a step further and add a little bit of a metallic sheen to my look. For that, I'm going to be going into L'Oreal Paris's Infallible Paints Metallics in the color Brass Knuckles, and I've really been loving this. A little goes a long way, so be very careful when you apply this. I'm going to go into the other end of this brush and pick up some of the color. I may have to spray my setting spray on the brush, but we'll try this first. When I did it the other day, I went into the inner corner and used it all over there, but I don't really want to do that this time. I want to go into the middle, I think, because I have another idea for the inner corner, so I think I just want to stick to the middle for this. Oh, that's so pretty. Now I'm going to feather it up just so there's not a harsh line. Oh, that's so pretty. Oh my gosh. And I love that at any point you can just stop. You don't have to keep doing the extra steps that I'm doing, and it'll look fine. I love that about this look. Now for the inner corner, I'm going to be using another item that I got from my Ipsy Glam bag this month, and it's called the Luna Highlighter in the color Electra, and it looks like this. I mean, how pretty. This is the rose petal pink that I was trying to describe earlier and probably didn't do a very good job. I mean, there are no words. It's just so pretty. So that's what we're going to be using in our inner corners. I think I'm just going to use the other side of this brush. Oh, come on. Hair. So much hair. This is the problem when you have thick hair. It gets everywhere. I'm like a dog. I shed. I don't want to stop it. I used, let's not use that finger. I used this side of the brush, but I didn't touch this side, so that's the side I'm going to use because why not? It's not dirty, so let's use it. And I'm just going to go into the product and go into the inner corner. That is so pretty. Oh, that's gorgeous. I'm so glad I did that because, oh my gosh, it's so pretty. And even if you guys don't have a date for Valentine's Day, don't feel bad. I don't either. I'm doing this for me. I'm the kind of person who in the past has been very anti-Valentine's Day, not in the sense that I don't love the holiday and I don't love all of the chocolate and cutesy stuff that go with it, but when you don't have somebody to celebrate it with, you can kind of find yourself getting bitter about it. I definitely have been that kind of person, and I didn't want to be that this year. I wanted to enjoy it without feeling like I'm missing out on something just because I don't have a date. I've just kind of decided I'm gonna doll up for myself. I'm gonna treat myself to self-love. Does any of this make sense? It makes sense in my head, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's translating clearly to you guys. But anyway, my point is, don't feel bad if you don't have anybody this Valentine's Day, because that's totally fine. There's lots of people who don't, and you shouldn't feel like you're missing out or need to hate the holiday. I plan on spending it with my girlfriends. We're just gonna have a girly time, and you can celebrate it in so many other ways. Don't hate on the holiday. It's not the holiday's fault. I'm trying to choose more joy in my life. I'm trying to see things in the positive as opposed to focusing on the negative. I could very easily be like, oh, well, I don't have a date, so I'm gonna hate on the holiday, and I'm gonna be anti-Valentine's. I hate Valentine's Day. Meh. Guys are idiots. Which they kind of are, but just kidding, love you. But in my opinion, I feel like Valentine's is all about love and relationships, and that doesn't necessarily mean romantic love or a dating relationship. It can very well mean friendship and, you know, girl love, where you love on your friends and you love on yourself. So this Valentine's Day, I just encourage you to not let the sadness of not being with somebody get in the way of you having a wonderful time and celebrating the holiday despite that. Making it something good and making it something enjoyable and making a memory that you're going to remember forever. That's kind of what this look is about. I'm not worried about doing this for anybody else. I'm doing this look for me. And I hope you guys do too. Okay, enough chit chat. I could ramble on for hours. So for lips, I'm gonna be using, I don't know what I'm gonna be using. I was talking and now I forget. I want to do a pink, but I don't want to do something too pink, which makes me think I don't know if I want to do pink. This is the problem with being indecisive and ADD. You can't ever make a decision. Let's see what this looks like. Let me swatch this a minute. Oh, that's pink. I don't know if I want to do that bright of a pink. So many choices. You would not believe that I actually narrowed down and got rid of a bunch of lipstick, because I really still have a bunch of lipstick. Okay, well, we're gonna maybe we'll mix two of them. Now, you do not have to use any of the products that I'm naming off. Whatever you've got, use that. There's no right or wrong to this. I was always of the persuasion growing up, like, oh, I have to have that exact product that they showed because it's not gonna look right if I don't. That's the joy of creativity. You get to use what you've got to try to duplicate what I do. So don't feel bad if you don't have any of these products. Drugstore products are fantastic. I have many of them, and I usually go for those more than I go for anything high-end. If I have anything high-end, I've either gotten paid that week or I get it in my Ipsy glam bag. So don't feel like I have all this, you know, wonderful stuff that you can't get yourself or you can't duplicate yourself. Okay, again, talking too much. Oh, that dried quickly. Okay. I'm mixing two colors because I can't decide which one I want to do, so I'm gonna mix two of them and do a happy medium. The first color is by ColourPop Ultra Gloss Lip. Yeah, the thing's coming off. In the color Aquarius. And then the second one is by Mellow. It's matte liquid lip paint in the color Tehran. Tehran. I feel like that's an Irish name. So I'm going to be mixing these two colors on my lips. I'm probably going to apply them with my finger so that I can actually, you know, mix the two colors and apply it that way so I don't contaminate either one of these with a different color. This is a gloss, which is not normally my thing, but I don't know, for Valentine's Day, it just makes sense to have your lips look very inviting and luscious and, ooh, hello. Mix the colors together. Ooh, that looks pretty. And apply it to my lids. I think I want just a little bit more of the brown in there though. It doesn't look as pink in person, but it really looks pink on camera. I'm not sure why, but I'm just gonna add a touch more of the brown to the color. And this will be interesting, mixing a matte and a gloss together. I didn't think about that until just now, No idea how that's gonna look, but maybe it'll be kind of happy medium. It won't be too glossy or too matte. It'll just kind of be somewhere in the middle. Ooh, I like that color. Oh, I'm an idiot. I didn't even finish my eyes. What is wrong with me? It's early. It's so early. Like the sun has just risen. Can you see? Can you see that? Yeah. Let me just finish my eyes really quick. And then we'll be done, I promise. I'm just gonna go in with my mascara of the moment, which is Rimmel London's Extreme Black Volume Mascara Flash. The color is Extreme Black, and I actually got this in Ireland. I'm 99.9% sure you can get this in the States. So every time I use it, I think of Ireland. Really wish I had gotten more makeup stuff from Ireland. That would have been really interesting to try. American makeup versus Europe makeup. I don't know. That would be fun. Oh, why didn't I do that? With this mascara, I don't know if it's just my personal tube or the mascara in general, but a little goes a long way, and I've used way too much. It has the ability to clump, so if you like a bit of clump in your lashes, this is a good option. I don't like it when it looks like you've put 10 layers of mascara on, and I don't think that's a good look. Not on me, anyway. Some people can pull it off, but no, not on me. So I just dipped back in, seeing if that will make a difference. One of the tricks I've learned with mascara is that I can't always get the ends very well. What I've learned is that if I wait until they dry and then go over the ends with your mascara, and it makes them look 10 times longer, and you're golden. Okay, hair, you're gonna have to move. There, all right, that is my, nope. If you want to go a little bit extra with your look, which, you know, I'm always for, I'm going to use the Luna highlighter like we used in our inner corners, and I'm going to be using it as highlighter on my cheeks. So I'm just taking this fan brush by Jane Iredale. Iredale? Is that how you say it? Iredale? Iredale? I think it's Iredale. It's a blush brush, but I'm going to be using it for highlighting. So, breaking the rules, what else is new? That's also something, I talk about this all the time, but I love products that I can use for dual purposes, because makeup's expensive. So if you can afford one thing and make it work for a lot of things, that saves you money in the long run, and it looks great. Nobody knows. And it just shows how creative and smart you are to think of it. You don't have to just use eyeshadow because it says eyeshadow. You can use it for blush or contour, which I've done back in the day when, if you look through my early makeup tutorials, oh gosh, don't do that. But if you do, you will see that I used eyeshadow sometimes for contouring. I mean, it was a good idea. I just didn't do it well. You can do it well. I didn't. I've always loved the idea of dual purpose makeup. So if people are like, you use the same product for your eyeshadow and your cheeks and your lips? What? True story. I have used liquid lipstick for contour, eyeshadow, and lips. Just saying. If anybody gives you shade for that, ignore it, because you look fabulous and they're just jealous. All right, that looks so pretty. I'm really happy with how this look turned out. And what is my hair doing? I don't know what my hair is doing today. I'm so happy with this look. It turned out so pretty, and it's such a natural thing too. So if you're the kind of person who doesn't wear a lot of makeup, this is a perfect look for you because it doesn't look like you're wearing a lot. It's very soft and subtle, but enough to where people would stop and take notice. I mean, turning heads. Who doesn't like that? Hopefully there's not a shadow. Is there a shadow? Yep. So let me give you a close-up of the eyes. I just really love how that turned out, and the cut. I could go on and on, but anyway, I hope you enjoyed this look and use it to celebrate Valentine's Day this February. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. It always makes my day when you do. And be sure to leave a comment below the video telling me what you think and giving suggestions on what look I should do next. Keep in mind that if I do choose one of your suggestions, you will be getting a shout out in the video, so keep that in mind. Don't forget to check me out on all my other social media. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and of course remember to subscribe here and tag me on Instagram in your recreation photos. I really want to see what you guys come up with. Don't forget to click that notification bell here on YouTube so that you're always notified whenever I upload something new. And that's it for now. I will see you next time. Love you guys. Mwah. Bye!